A class reunion is meant to be a gathering where old friends meet and reminisce about the past. What kind of job are you doing now? Did you get married? Are you trolled by anything lately? There are mountains of things to ask and talk about. The topics should be endless. That's right. This certainly shouldn't be the kind of event with such an awkward atmosphere. Nobody's coming, huh?
It seems that way.
Originally, today's reunion was planned to be a small gathering anyway. That can't be helped. Once you become working adults, it becomes difficult to coordinate schedules due to relocations for jobs or changes in family circumstances after marriage. But still, who could have imagined that on the actual day, everyone except for 2 people would cancel at the last minute? Moreover, it's been a while since we met like this.
Yeah.
The other remaining person happens to be the one who disliked me the most during high school.
But it's already starting time.
Yeah. Saki Takada, the girl who sat next to me during our 3rd year of high school. And also the girl I barely had any real conversation with during that entire year. Good morning, Takada-san.
Morning.
It's hot again today. September is nearly over, but the temperature isn't dropping at all.
Yeah.
I can't believe we'll be wearing long sleeves in October. I wonder when it'll cool down.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much I tried talking to her, her responses were always minimal. Not just with me, but with everyone. Was she bad at socializing? Or did she simply dislike it? Or perhaps both? Either way, most students avoided interacting with her actively. There was no benefit in trying to get close to her, and everyone understood that she didn't want it anyway. Except one person.
Man, you never learn. You keep talking to her.
Well, since we're sitting next to each other, I want to be friends. Only I, Haruto Hayata, didn't understand that.
She might not want to be friends, you know.
Really? It's more fun to get along, right?
Some people prefer being alone, I think.
I'd always been told I was the type to care too much about others. At best, I was kind. At worst, meddlesome. However, up until high school, I never had problems with this personality. I naively believed that if you spent enough time with anyone, you'd eventually become friends. So it was just truly well-intentioned when I... Wow, Takada-san, amazing! I didn't know you were this good at drawing. You're like a pro.
Stop it. Don't say it so loudly. I'm not that good.
With the assumption that people like being praised for their skills. You don't need to hide it. You're so talented. If you showed everyone, it would be something to be proud of.
Idiot. That's not possible. This is just a hobby, just doodling. It's not something to show other people.
Oh, have you shown it to people before?
No, except for you who looked at it without permission.
Then you don't know how amazing your drawings are. At least 1 out of 1 person already thinks your art is incredible. With the conviction that good things should be shared with everyone. Yeah, it's surprising. Honestly, I think it's good enough to sell.
Really? Let me see. Oh, it really is amazing.
Takada-san! Innocently, without malice, I thoroughly hurt her. That's why she dislikes me. I don't think she would have a liking towards me at least. Should we cancel for today? Maybe reschedule? That would be the safest choice. She probably doesn't want to drink with just me either and wants to leave this place as soon as possible.
Huh? Why?
Why? Since there are only 2 of us.
There are only 2 of us. So what? Are you dissatisfied being alone with me?
No, that's not what I...
If it's not that, then it's fine to stay, right?
Yeah. Is it really okay? Why? But aren't you disappointed about not meeting the others?
Not particularly. I didn't really want to see them that badly.
I see.
Yeah.
Indeed. Thinking about Takada-san's behavior in high school, she probably didn't have any classmates she wanted to reunite with. And why'd she agree to come to this reunion?
So, what do you want to order?
I'll have a beer.
Got it.
Well, whatever. I don't understand what Takada-san is thinking, but if she doesn't mind being alone with me, that's actually lucky. After all, cheers! I came to this reunion wanting to talk to Takada-san again. So at my workplace, I'm often put in charge of taking care of the newcomers, but apparently I tend to give too much advice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm often told there's a difference between taking care of someone and spoiling them. Looks like I haven't changed since back then.
I see.
It's not getting exciting. I knew she doesn't talk a lot. I knew, but I wanted a little more response. After all, she was the one who suggested we continue drinking together.
I'll order another round. How about you?
No, I still have some.
I see.
On the other hand, she's drinking at a surprisingly fast pace. Was she always this kind of character?
I need to drink more. I'll be too nervous to talk.
Huh? And 2 hours later... In the end, our conversation never picked up, and it was time to end the gathering. I really had more I wanted to talk about, but I was so busy trying to find topics that I couldn't get to the main point. Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
But your steps are quite unsteady.
I'm fine. I haven't drank that much yet. Let's hurry to the 3rd place.
We haven't even gone to a 2nd place yet. This is bad. She's completely drunk. Whoa! I can't just leave her like this. Takata-san, can you tell me your address?
I know my address. Don't make fun of me.
Okay, I understand. I'll put you in a taxi now and then...
I'm worried I might not make it home alone.
You will. It's a taxi after all.
I'll probably collapse halfway up the stairs.
How many flights?
4.
What about an elevator?
Nope.
Guess I have no choice. It's a bit concerning to leave her like this. Fine. Just don't get the address wrong.
Of course. Sarubedo building, 4th floor.
That's the address of the izakaya we were just at. Will we even make it to her place? 30 minutes later. Hey, Takata-san, we're here. Somehow extracting a correct address from this drunk person, I arrived at the front door of Takata-san's apartment.
Open the door.
I can't, it's locked.
The key is in my chest pocket. Get it?
I can't do that for various reasons. If ads get removed, it will be immediately made private.
Here.
If you can get it yourself, then just do it yourself. Excuse me.
Don't worry about it.
You should worry more. Being told that as the owner of the house is pretty serious. There we go. Well then, I'll head home. I can't stay overnight at a single woman's apartment.
Wait.
What is it now?
If I throw up now, I'll probably choke and die.
Even if you say that.
That's why I need someone nearby to do rescue breathing if that happens.
No thank you. Don't try to make me kiss your vomit-covered mouth.
Besides, I still... I have something I need to tell you.
Hey, Takata? She fell asleep right before saying something important. Well, it's too late for me to go home now. Last train is gone, and a taxi would be expensive. Moreover, I was so focused on helping her that I suppressed it. But honestly, I'm drunk and sleepy too. I guess I'll borrow the floor. I'll sleep lightly and leave the room when the train starts running in the morning. The next morning... I didn't sleep well because I slept on the floor. But at least I'm not sleepy or drunk anymore. Takata-san is still sleeping. Good. I should quietly leave now. She probably doesn't even remember what happened yesterday, and I don't want to cause any unnecessary misunderstandings. Ouch! I hit my leg on the table! Since it's not my room, I misjudged the position of the furniture. Oops! Oh no, I made a mess! I need to put everything back on the table properly. What's this? Manga? Could this be something Takata-san drew? It's just the first page, so I can't tell what kind of manga it is, but... as expected, it's good. Just as skilled as before.
Hayata?
Whoa! Takata-san, you're awake?
What are you looking at?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to look, but it caught my eye.
For something that caught your eye, you seem to have been looking at it quite intently.
That's because Takata-san's art is so good. No, this is no good. This is just like back in high school. Being good at art isn't a valid reason to look at someone's drawing without permission. Please let me make amends.
Amends?
Yeah, for looking at your art without permission. I'll do anything Takata-san asks. How about that?
Anything?
Yeah, anything.
Are you sure? You don't need to go that far.
It's fine, I want to do this. Me, this is the atonement including for what happened in high school. I've always felt sorry for her, but back then, I didn't know how to approach her after that incident and ended up graduating without resolving it. So now that I have a chance to make it up for it, I want to.
Then be my model.
Model?
Yes, a model for drawing. I want you to pose as I specify until I finish my manga. I'll use you as reference material.
I understand, if that's what you want. So...
Next, raise your arm a little.
like this?
Yeah. Having a real person to look at really helps with difficult poses. It makes it easier to draw.
From that day on, I began helping her for manga once a week. My job was simple. Just take whatever pose she instructed me to.
Next, pose as if you're embracing me.
What? I thought that, but... embracing you, is that okay?
Yeah, I'll check the pose through the mirror, so it's fine.
No, I mean...
What?
is it okay to touch you?
This is just reference material, so it's weird to worry about such things.
You're right. Well then, excuse me.
Focus.
Yes, sorry.
Good. I see, like this.
What?
What?
By the way, what kind of manga are you drawing?
An erotic manga.
An erotic manga?
Yeah, an erotic manga. Pure love. It's okay. There's no sex scene in the first chapter yet. But it goes right up to the limit.
It goes right up to the limit? Perhaps I've accepted an outrageous request.
So from now on, I'll need you as reference material for scenes with physical contact. Again, just as reference material.
I understand. There's no choice. I can't back out now that I've accepted. I'll somehow get through until the first chapter is finished. 1 month later.
Good. We've made a lot of progress.
Yeah, that's good. It was the 4th time I've been modeling for Takata-san. It seemed that the manga manuscript was nearing completion. And...
So next, can you make a kissing face?
a kissing face?
Yeah, directed at me.
As the manga scenes became more extreme, the poses she requested from me also gradually upgraded to more embarrassing ones. Is this okay? Hey!
Be quiet, I'm concentrating.
Yes. Honestly, it's quite a difficult task. The poses themselves are embarrassing enough, but knowing that they're being used as reference material makes it even worse. Plus... Takata-san?
Excuse me. Continue.
Okay. Sometimes Takata-san grins when she looks at me. She's definitely enjoying embarrassing me. Well, I'm doing this with good intentions, so it's fine.
Okay. That's all for today.
Phew. However, this work isn't only painful.
Wanna see?
Of course! Because after each day's modeling session, she shows me the portion of the manuscript she's completed. You're so good!
Not really.
No, I really think it's amazing. I've been impressed by her art since I first saw it. That's why I was truly happy when I found the manga manuscript in her room. I'd always felt regretful, thinking that she had stopped drawing because of my foolish actions. It really feels like we're approaching the climax.
Well, it's only the first chapter, so there's quite a bit to go.
Yeah, but I can only read this for a little while longer. Once the story is complete, my role here is done. Thanks
What?
for letting me make amends.
You don't need to thank me. I don't think it's something that requires thanks.
I'm saying it anyway, because I had even lost the opportunity to say that.
Opportunity?
Yeah, because I should have resolved this long ago, in our 3rd year of high school.
3rd year?
No matter how much you hated me and avoided me, I should have talked to you face to face, but I didn't have the courage.
Huh?
It was the same with the reunion. I almost tried to escape from the awkwardness of being alone with you. I'm really someone who can't read the atmosphere. I hurt others with unnecessary meddling, yet when it really matters, I can't muster any courage.
Wait.
Hmm?
What are you talking about? First of all, I've never disliked you.
Huh?
So there's no need for any amends. And as for this modeling help, I only asked because you felt guilty and said you'd do anything.
Really?
Yeah. If anything, I've been regretting not being able to thank you all this time.
Huh?
That's why I came to the reunion. I thought I needed to properly thank you. The reason I can continue drawing manga now is thanks to you, Hayata-kun.
Me?
Yeah. Because you proved the value of my art to me. I was pessimistic, had low self-esteem, and couldn't praise myself. You pulled me out into the outside world. I ran away out of embarrassment at that time, but because of that experience, I can now create works that others can see.
Takada-san.
I'm sorry. With my personality, I couldn't honestly put it into words. Even now, I think I wouldn't have been able to say it if alcohol hadn't given me courage.
No, it's okay.
But there is one way I've grown.
Grown?
Yeah. While I might not be able to express my honest feelings through words, I've learned to express them through art. What's with that face?
I mean, you're drawing erotic manga. Ouch!
I told you it's pure love.
Extra. Hey, Saki.
Yeah?
This is an erotic manga, right?
Yeah.
Is there a need to go into such detail about the wedding ceremony, married life, and childcare?
There is.
These days, I think being expressed through manga carries more weight than through words.